All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and many blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathan Yalla coming back at you through the Spirit with another lesson, and I'm praying hope this lesson is edifying. Now, this lesson, it's was inspired by a video that I'm gonna play in just a second here with Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you know anything about Robert Kiyosaki, he was the guy who wrote a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is more so a guide on financial literacy here in America, and he explains in that book what debt actually is. Okay, and America is heavily in debt. Babylon is heavily in debt, and it's just a matter of when this place finally goes into financial turmoil and completely collapse. Now, the controllers that are in power are purposefully holding this collapse back, but it's going to get to a point to where the Lord is going to push the button, and it's going to be at a point to where they can't hold it anymore. Okay? All right? This devil has systematically placed the world in debt. Okay? And that's all done so he can bring in his new world order system. Okay? But we're going to focus here today on the debt, okay, and how Babylon is not going to be healed. Babylon is going to be completely destroyed from every angle possible, militarily, financially, or economically. You know, whichever way you want to think, Babylon is going to be destroyed. So I'm going to start off with Habakkuk 2 and 4, and it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." And this devil is he's crooked. Okay, that's why everything is so upside down in the world. Is because this devil is crooked. He sees things through a skewed lens. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresses by wine his philosophies. He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home." He's everywhere except in Mount Petra, his homeland. Okay, everywhere except where the land that was actually given to the Edomites. Okay, and as the elder Malcolm has said, he said he got this from another brother, but I'm gonna go ahead and quote it. Wherever Esau Edom is standing in the world, he's on stolen land. Okay, which is absolutely true. This devil's on stolen land, so he doesn't keep at home. All right, and it says, "Who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death." He enlarges his desire, like the things that he wants, and he cannot ever get enough. Okay, so he's willing to do whatever to get everything from everybody. All right, and he creates a hellish, death-like culture, no matter where he is. This is why, no matter where in the world Edomites are, you run into a death-like culture. Okay, where nothing, life is not sacred at all. Okay, life is something that's expendable and replaceable. Okay, and that's how this devil is. So he brings a culture of death no matter where he is. All right, and this is why when the nations drink of that wine, they also start to adopt a death culture, and he cannot be satisfied. He's like a black hole, a bottomless pit that can never be filled. But gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increases that which is not his? You see, this devil has been so long rape, rob, murdering, and pillaging, and taking the land and the substances from all of the other nations, especially the Israelites, and calling himself those peoples in those lands, and using all the resources for his own benefit. Okay? So he goes and he steals and he rapes, robs, and pillages and takes the land of everybody else's. Okay? So wherever he is, he's on stolen land. And it says, how long, and to him, Slakia, and to him that laden himself with thick clay. Now, I wanted to focus on this thick clay Okay, so I want to go into this phrase, thick clay. So it's aptite.
Strong's
Strong's
H,
H
5671.
5671.
Avteet. Avteet.
All right, and it says weight of pledges, heavy debts. Okay, heavy debts. Now we're gonna look at the U.S. national debt clock. Now, when I first started this video, this number right here was 915, and that was just about 4 minutes ago. Oh, this is how quickly this debt is racking up in America. Right now, it's at 36 trillion, 351 billion, 933 million, and this number is going up so quickly that I can't even count it. Okay? So this shows you how much debt that America is, and this isn't even it. They're hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt. This is just what they're telling the public. Okay? So when you are laden with thick clay, okay, um, you're gonna be destroyed, okay, because you owe every damn body, and that's why the scriptures say, "Woe to him that's laden with thick clay." See, woe, and it says, "Woe to him that increases that which is not his. How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay." Okay, so this right here is telling you this is some thick ass clay right here, some heavy debt. That word woe means destruction. When you go into this word woe, it means destruction. See, woe, alas, ha, ho, oh, woe. Okay? So it basically means destruction. But I'm not going to dig too deep in it, but it means destruction. So we're going to play this video from Robert Kiyosaki. I'm just going to play a couple minutes of it just so you can hear what he has to say. And then we're going to, grab a couple more precepts and go ahead and close it out.
I bought a house. I'm gonna make some money. I said, at the top of the frickin' market? Don't listen to your stupid real estate agent who tells you that, the price of real estate always goes up, because it doesn't. When I hear people coming up to me, the price of real estate going up, and then jumping in to buy real estate right now, I don't say anything. And the reason is that people are just getting into the hype. All this credit is actually debt, credit and debt, pumping into this economy, trying to prevent this crash. And if inflation keeps going, I get richer. I'm extremely happy. And I think Biden, the Republican Democrat, he intentionally wants inflation. That's why he shut down the XL pipeline. That's why he stopped drilling, to get oil prices up. When oil prices go up, all these truckers in Ottawa screaming, they can't get food to the table, and all these prices of food go up. Inflation keeps going up regardless of what's going on, just because the policy shutting down the XL pipeline, stopping drilling of oil, so the price of oil goes up. I watch all this, and meanwhile these people are jumping out and buying real estate like there's no tomorrow, and I can't even talk to them. We're on a turning point. But please understand, ladies and gentlemen, inflation makes the rich.
If you want to have a few $100s to invest right now, click this link right here, because I want to show you a clever new way to find low-price stocks that could be on the verge of moving higher.
Extremely rich. The middle class will pay higher taxes, and the poor will get poor because they're the ones who can't afford a $25 Wagyu steak that my friends are selling. So that's why it's one of the biggest critical turning points, and that's why I don't know how many years ago when I walked past Rich's book and Borders, and it said the dollar prices. If you understand what's going on, the problem is the US dollar. Because in 1944, it stopped being money. It just became the reserve currency of the world, and in 71, Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. We're being set up right now, one of the biggest changes in world history. And so, I bought a property. What do you think? I can't even talk to him. Because this, to me, is 2007 all over again. And then the rental market collapsed. 2008, the market collapsed. And back in 2008, this guy named Bernanke, I believe it was, could print money. And this is where we are today. We've got to wake up, ladies and
Right, it ain't no damn waking up, okay? This place is through. It's over with. It ain't no waking up. Okay? And there was one thing that he said in that video that made me want to bring out this precept right here. And it's in the book of Daniel. Daniel 8 and 25. And it says, and through his policies he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Okay, so because he has control, like it says in Isaiah, Isaiah, I think it's the 10th chapter. Woe to him that decree unrighteous decrees. All his unrighteous decrees are policies. Okay, so he's able to cause all of this craft. Let's look up this word craft. Okay, let's see what that is. Let's look at this word craft real quick. Murmur.
Strong's H 4820. Mirma. Mirma.
And you see what it says? Deceit, treachery. Okay? So he's doing treacherous things. Alright? So it says, through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. You see that? He's coming around the world telling you peace, 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 this, and disguising himself, saying, well, we do this, we do that, you take this money, you take this, but then he blowing up pipelines. He's purposefully stopping oil from getting to certain areas, even his own allies, so he can have more control over stuff, so he can put more money in his pocket. And it's just like, bro, you're going to die. You do know that, right? You know you're gonna die. You can't take that shit with you, right? This is the crazy part about these devils. This what you are doing is nothing but pure vanity. It's pure vanity, because you can't take none of that shit with you. So you're gonna die. So you're doing all this evil, and you're doing all this wickedness, all of these policies, just so you can be destroyed. That's all you're doing. You damn devil. Okay? And Babylon is not gonna be healed. Babylon is not coming back. Alright? So it says, he shall stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hands. And that's going into those chariots coming back and shooting out that concentrated fire. Okay? When all the nations gather in Yahweh Shaphat, and they're fighting, and they see that big fathership come out of the crack those clouds and come out of the heaven, they're gonna be afraid, and they're gonna still fight, but they're gonna get broken up with that concentrated fire that's gonna come out of that chariot. Okay, so the reason why this devil is able to get away with all of these things is because he puts policies in place, unrighteous decrees that gives him an advantage, and these people enforce it. Okay, that's all that is. So you see, Robert Kiyosaki saying, hey, there ain't no getting out of this. The market, the US dollar is done. Okay? I'm gonna grab. Okay. I'll grab one more. This is Jeremiah 51. Oops. (51:9), and it says, start at verse 8. Let's start at verse 7. It says, and this goes into going back to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. That wine. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drinking of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. That's those philosophies. That's why everybody's turning on America, because America has sold the other nations a lie. Okay, verse 8, and it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her? If it be so, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Verse 9. Forsake her and let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay? So Babylon ain't coming back from this. This is why things year after year continuously gets worse, because Babylon is done. There's no coming back for this country. Okay? It is spent. You go to the grocery store, you get 5 items, you're spending $30. Okay? I know, I just did. I just went to the grocery store. I got a bottle of water, a box of Cheez-Its. Okay? I got a small canister of ice cream, and a bag of chips. And there was one more thing that I got. $30. $28 for that. Okay? This was stuff that I would have spent $5 for in years past. Okay? So you think Babylon gonna make a comeback from that? The only thing that Babylon can do is switch the system over. And what system you think they're gonna switch this over to? That CHIP system. Okay? So Babylon ain't gonna be healed, man. Babylon's problems don't reach up to the heavens. All right. So hey, your focus shouldn't be. I mean, if you're trying to work to earn some money so you can be in a position to where you can take care of your house and your family, that's one thing. But if you out here trying to chase the bag so you can live a lavish life in the conditions that this country's in right now, bro, you stupid. You're not watching to see what's going on in the world. You're still in that carnal mindset, thinking that you're going to be able to make it in Babylon when Babylon is about to be destroyed with a sword of destruction. Okay, this is the retail apocalypse ain't stopped. You still got stores shutting down left and right, so jobs are becoming more tight. Okay, then you got and I know it ain't just me, but you got food. Uh, the grocery stores, they're not stocking up with food as quickly as they once was. All right, and eventually it's going to be less and less there. All right, and then you got all these fantastic storms and catastrophes that's happening, like the fire in Palisade, California. This weird cold front that just came out of nowhere. You see, so all of these are signs that Babylon is not going to be healed. Babylon is going to be completely wiped off the face of the earth. All right. So you better take heed, because hey, they about to pull a plug on this place very, very soon. All right. So with that, I'm gonna end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakar Kadash. Till next time, Shalom.